In the wild, the slowest gazelle, or the one that's too stupid to run, gets eaten by lions, and only the fastest, smartest gazelles live to breed. This is the most basic idea of Darwinism, the idea that the smartest, strongest, fastest of a species lives, and the rest die, theoretically allowing that species to improve and evolve incrementally since only the best are breeding. At some point, humans said, "Fuck this idea," and decided that we should do everything we can to keep everyone alive, regardless of how stupid or useless they are. I assume it was around the time that we came up with the idea of politics, and they came up with the idea of taxes. The more idiots giving them money, the better, right? So, dumb humans are kept alive and told what they can or can't do for their own good. This causes people to toss around terms like nanny state, which is the idea that a country has to babysit its citizens, making laws and rules that seem really ridiculous. People that hate the idea of a nanny state, me included, believe that we should be able to take care of ourselves. But we're not capable of that. Need proof? This week, Etsy, the popular online store that allows anyone to sell pretty much anything, banned the sales of any metaphysical service that promises or suggests it will affect a physical change, example, weight loss, or other outcome, example, love, revenge, even if it delivers a tangible item. In other words, you can't sell spells, love potions, or voodoo dolls on Etsy anymore if you're promising that the item can or will actually do something. Because it won't, because we live in the real world and not at fucking Hogwarts. Most of us know this, though. Most of us are very well aware that a handful of colored pebbles won't actually heal us or make us feel more relaxed or make us luckier or richer, and that it would be more efficient to just wipe your ass with your money and flush it than it would be to buy an item that promises this kind of thing. More worthwhile, too. If you wiped your ass with a $20 bill, at least it served some kind of purpose. Buying a set of stones that promises to increase energy and relieve fatigue or bring good fortune and prosperity doesn't do a fucking thing, and you can't even wipe your ass with them because it would hurt, and it would probably do damage to your pipes when you flushed them. But we have to protect people from pissing away all of their money on things that won't actually help them. And if they're having real health problems, try and guide them toward actual solutions. One that these people will probably reject as, "Just big pharma trying to cash in. No way am I buying medicine to help with my illness. Instead, I'll buy some rocks or a liquid that some asshole made in their basement, because those people aren't cashing in at all. They're the ones truly trying to help." I mean, clearly it doesn't work. This listing claims that Unikite, if that's how you say it, maybe it's Unikitty, promotes self-awareness. If it actually worked, the minute you touched it or rubbed it on your face or shoved it in your dick hole or did whatever you're supposed to do to make it work, you'd realize, holy fuck, I just wasted money on 50 cents worth of colored bullshit. I'm a goddamn idiot. I had a debate with someone the other day about the Occupy movement, and how I believe that the banks were assholes for getting themselves into a position where they needed a bailout, but that people should have shouldered most of the blame, because the banks were in that position because people bought houses and took mortgages that were very obviously beyond what they could afford. This person responded, but they're too stupid to understand that. They trusted the bank because they aren't smart enough to understand that they don't make enough money to afford a house that costs $250,000, $300,000, or more, and the bank talked them into it because they knew they'd win either way. It's hard to argue with the logic that people are too stupid because, well, people are too stupid. Someone has to tell a person, hey, you make $30,000 a year. You can't afford to spend $1,200 a month on a mortgage and utilities because after deductions, you won't have enough money left for property taxes, insurance, car payments, car insurance payments, food, which is kind of essential, and you also make a lot of other stupid purchases, like colored healing rocks, or fucking spells to make people fall in love with you. And the alternative costs even more, because if we allow stupid people to lose all their money, then we have to pay for it in other ways, welfare and whatnot. Because again, we as a society said, we need to save the slowest gazelles in our herd. So this is why we have to make rules like this. It's why it's not good enough to just say, hey, smoking will likely give you and everyone else you live or work with cancer. They had to ban it indoors and put weird diseased lungs and shit on the package to try and stop you from slowly killing yourself. It's why speed limits exist. To stop the mouth breathers that think, I can drive safely going 100 miles per hour in this school zone. It's why they have to put big stickers on lawnmowers to tell you not to stick your arms in it. Am I saying I like the idea of a nanny state? Of course not. I'm a cold motherfucker. I think we should let stupid people who make bad choices fend for themselves. But society frowns upon that opinion. So this is where we are now, having to ban people from selling spells, potions, and magic items because people will buy them and think they will work. Hundreds of thousands of years of human evolution and education, and we have to tell someone, you can't spend $15 on a colored rock, it won't make you skinny. Give yourself a pat on the back, humanity. Oh, but not too hard. We don't want you to be too rough on yourself and hurt your back, or hyperextend your elbow, or dislocate your shoulder.